Welcome back to Marshall Remodel. We're back at the Mad County Build Series, and my goal was to mill some railing posts out of lumber that I have on my property, but I don't have time to do that right now. I'm just too busy. So we're going to build some semi-temporary railing. It's not really what I want, but it'll look really nice. And I'm going to make it out of 4x4 pine posts, and then 1x4 premium boards for the horizontals. And so the first thing we got to do is I have these Newel post lags. So I marked out everywhere I had a post and put a really thick, I think I have 3 or 4 inch nailers. This will go down through the hardwood floor, through the 3/4 inch flooring, and then into my supports. And then I will drill a hole in the bottom of the post and in the side of the post, and then this will lock down the Newel post. And yes, my garage is a mess. It's a painting bay, it's a workstation, but this will be way different here in a couple weeks. So here are my 4x4 posts. So I'm gonna get all those cut to length. I think I have 13 or 14. Well, I have 8 up top, and then I have some down the stairs, which I'll wait to cut those because those are gonna have an angle on the top. So we'll get all those cut, all those holes drilled in the bottom, in the side. We'll get these installed, get all our posts installed, and then we're gonna build this railing right in place. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so we have 2 bits. We have a 9/16 bit that'll drill the hole up from the bottom of the post, and then we have an 1 3/8 Forstner bit. And I always like to make a template first to make sure everything's going to work. So this lag will get put down into the floor and be sticking out. So the post will slide over it, so that will slide up into there. And then this is the part that tightens. There's a spot for a hex wrench to go in there, but you just drop that in, and then as you tighten that, it will pull that down and just really clamp this post down to the floor. So looks like that's going to work perfect. Then you just get like an 1 3/8 dowel, and you can fill this hole if you want. Depending on what kind of railing you're doing, it might be covered anyway. But then you can get caps to fill that. We're gonna paint this white, so I could get white little plastic caps. So if I ever need to take this off, I could, but we'll probably just fill those. But that's what it's gonna be like. And I'm gonna face those to the inside for now. But that's what we gotta do. So we have to drill, mark the center of all these, and then come up and drill our holes in the side. So I'll pick which side of the post I want the holes to be in, and we should be good. So we're gonna get going on drilling all these. All right, so I got all my posts laid out, my bolts laid out. Now it's time to take this, taking some off. We got to take the rest of this down and start putting these bolts into the floor. And I put blocks below the floor, so it's going to go through 3/4 inch hardwood flooring, 3/4 inch plywood, and then into a big block. So it's going to be really solid. All right, so there is one installed. I installed it so the threads are flush. That's kind of how I planned it. So now we'll slide it over. Slide this piece in here. Four done. And 1, 2, 3 more. And then we'll put up the railing. All right, we have our 7 upper posts in. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All along there. There will be a custom gate right here for the slide. And then the railing will, there'll be another post up here and then a railing down. So now it's time to get my railing material and get it up. All right, we started to put this up. These posts aren't perfectly, got a little twist in them, but I think it's going to look good. There'll be a cap that goes on the top here. All right, so one thing I did is I 45'd the corner on the top here just to make it look nice. And then when I was putting these slats up, I made little blocks once I figured out what my spacing would be. Then as long as I got that first one level, I can just place that spacer in between each one. That way I know I'm getting the space that I needed. So another thing that I did just to give it a little bit better finished look is I took a 1x6, cut it down to match the width of the post and these, just to make it look nice and finished. And then eventually I probably will add a gate here in case we have company over that maybe has a little kid or something that we don't want to like inadvertently go down the slide. But this is just a nice add to your railing, make it look more finished. All right, so that's a wrap for this railing. This is a real simple railing. Like I said before, this is gonna be a temporary one for us. I mean, it might last a couple years, I don't know. But it's literally made out of 4x4 pine posts, 1x4 select pine for the railing, and then I used a 1x6 that I cut down to 5 inches to kind of finish off the top and the fronts of these posts. So it turned out real nice. It might end up being up here for a while, but if you're looking for a simple way to do a railing, this is quick and easy. So, and if you wanted to make this more long term, you could always glue these on to your posts before nailing them too. But we appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And as always, we'll catch you on the next video.